Hey guys, GameBoy3800 here, once again back in Forza Horizon 5, taking a look at another car ready to go up the Hilltop Scramble. Last time out, the Chevy Impala proved itself to be a well-composed car, but in the end it just did not have the horsepower to compete with the Oldsmobile Tornado. So, we are kind of getting down to the wire in vehicles we can try to beat it with. And I think I know something that just might be able to do it. If we go over here, I'm pretty sure the Montecarlo or the Impala Supersport over here. We can try to go for Impala to Impala. Let's go for the Montecarlo, just to make sure things don't get confusing for viewers. So the Montecarlo does have the NASCAR tires, but we won't need them. We are in D-Class from Standard, so that does leave a lot of upgrade potential. It's very nice. We don't always get that. And 3, 4, 5 rear tires. Upgrade the front tires by 1. Prefer one of the brakes. Go for the roll cage. And we're below 4,000 pounds. We can't get below 3,000 pounds, so it looks like we're going to stay with the stock weight right there. We're going to go ahead and get aerodynamics on the back to reduce PI even further, as well up front. And gearbox, what does it reckon our speed is? We're going to have to get a different gearbox. So 4 PI for that. And then the engine, twin turbos are the way to go. But if we need less horsepower, or less PI I should say, the supercharger could be an option. Oh. This car must have very good handling because we are really gaining PI. I guess I'm glad that the engine isn't almost not being able to get the PI like I think, which car was it? The sedan. The Chevy 150 sedan. I think we've run a stock engine in every vehicle so far. We haven't had to engine swap, which is good. What engines do we got? The V8, the V10, the V12, and a racing V8. Okay, so no monster truck engine, nothing silly. I'm going to go for the supercharger because it adds more weight. So we can potentially get better power balance that way. I'm going to go for the carburetor as well. It adds more weight. I'm adding a lot of weight parts because we're just going to have some weight for stability. Looks like we can now finally go for the lightness parts because I don't see any other way we're getting power here. Looks like we have a maxed out engine with the supercharger. It's a interesting prospect. Can I max out twin turbos? I do not believe that I can. I will try though. No, I cannot. I can't even get one stage of turbos. I guess we're going for a bit more weight reduction or wider front tires. So we can go for the flywheel and an extra stage of wheel thickness up front. Actually, its top speed is not too bad. What are our gears going to be like though? That's the big question. 420 horsepower, nice mean. But if our gear ratios are good with the stock sport gearbox, we should be able to save a point. No, they're not. We're going to have to fix that. So it's a good thing we have the adjustable gear ratio here. There we go. That's looking good. Very stiff front anti-roll bars. I don't know why that is. Good ride height from standard. Very stiff suspension all around. That is surprising. It's not a heavy vehicle. Or very stiff rear suspension. Oh my. Looks like we're going to have to just even them out as much as we can. I don't know why the suspension is so stiff. Going to max out the aerodynamics. That has proven to be a good choice in the long run. Even out the diff a bit, and now we should be ready to go in our Montecarlo Super Sport. We don't weigh too much. We got over 400 horsepower. The issue is everything else. How are we going to do for grip? I really don't know. Fourth gear is mighty long. Let's do that. And now we head to the Caldera Scramble. Like I said, I really have no idea how well this is going to go for us. Montecarlo is a fairly decent handling car, but it's never been a class leader. So I don't know how it's going to do up against a Tornado. Our top 1,000 leaderboard time has been proven to be difficult to beat. Only the Mustang SVO got anywhere close to it. And even then, it was still a toss-up between whether that or the Holden Toronto was closer. So, let's have a go. 420 horsepower, 3,700 pounds. You know, that's not too bad, but then considering that the Oldsmobile was 4,700 pounds with 850 horsepower, it's double the horsepower and not double the weight. So that actually has pretty good power to weight ratio. We're going to have a go with the Montecarlo though. Let's see how we do in the dirt. So first gear is useless, so I will just start in second here. Oh my, we don't turn in very good, do we? How about this turn? That's better. Alright. I'm getting a feel for this car now. Front end likes to turn in, the back end doesn't really care. And then, oh man, we are lacking horsepower. Yeah, second gear is too useless up that hill if we're going above 60. I thought I would give it a try though, just to see where it puts us. I fear this is going to be the same story as the Impala, where it handles good. It's just the PI is eaten up too much by the handling. Whereas the Tornado, it has great handling and dumb power. I think that's a bit of a better turn. But you can see we just don't have any of the grunt that the Oldsmobile has. That's got an 8-liter V8. I think we're at, what, 5.8 or something similar like that. And second gear does not help us. Maybe it helps us slow down just from engine braking. But that's not going to make up any lap time. I also don't have the full confidence as I did in the Tornado, I don't think. I could just take everything here, like, basically totally flat. That's a good section of turns. We're closer, but not anywhere near close enough to even have a run. Oh, no. I'm not sure how that happened to us. We just stopped sliding. We don't have the horsepower to keep sliding out. Yeah, it's another case of it's a great car, it just doesn't have the horsepower. So that's going to do it for this episode, I guess. A bit unfortunate for the Montecarlo. It just gets eaten up in PI too quickly, despite starting in D-Class. This is a D-Class car. Shows the olds. Ah, man. That's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed the Montecarlo having a go around, it didn't win. It's a good car. It just doesn't have the power. Not helped by the shoddy gearbox either. Thanks, Gambia. I'll see you all in the future.